Welcome to the Whining Robes podcast. This is the only show where you don't need clothes to travel the world. I'm Carly Konsker, your host and personal travel guide. Let's do the damn thing. Hello. Welcome to the Whining Robes podcast. I'm Carly Konsker. I am your host, and today I'm coming to you from the Pendry Hotel in West Hollywood, California. This hotel is 8 days old. It is literally brand spanking new. It is part of the Montage family of hotels, so you know it's going to be incredible. It has that boutique-y, cool, chic vibe. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it already, and I am in the Pendry Hotel robe, which you are not going to believe me when I say this, but this robe blew my mind. And let me tell you why. We all know I love the hotel robe at the Four Seasons Hotel, the spa robe. The Pendry Hotel has the same exact robe. I kid you not, as soon as I felt it, I knew this was the same exact robe as the spa robe at the Four Seasons Hotel in Doheny. I don't know how they got the same robe. Maybe they ordered it from the same manufacturer, but this robe is perfection. So I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. I will never take it off. I want to take it home with me. And I might even say it one-ups the Four Seasons just because it's in the room already. I don't have to request it. So the Pendry has that one-up on them, but I'm staying in a king room that overlooks the Hollywood Hills. Originally, when I booked this, I booked a plaza room that was the cheapest level, but they upgraded me for free to a view overlooking the Hollywood Hills, and I'm really grateful for that. It's really beautiful. The room is beautiful. It has these beautiful blue velvet headboards, a big king bed, beautiful marble bathroom, incredible views. It even has like its own bar set up inside your room. It's absolutely amazing. The art in this hotel is incredible. They have a really cool sculpture in the lobby, a really cool piece of art. I honestly don't have many bad things to say about it, but I do have some. So when I first got here, my room was upgraded, as I said before, from the plaza to the Hollywood Hills room. But when I got in the room and I tried to do my hair, the plug in the bathroom didn't work. And yes, they're still working out their kinks. It's day 8 of this hotel. They just opened. And I thought it would be a quick fix, but it took maybe like an hour to actually fix it. They were so kind and so sweet and came up right away to fix it. But honestly, it did suck that it didn't work, but it is what it is. And if that's the worst thing that happens, that's the worst thing that happens. This hotel has a ton of amenities. It's really above and beyond. They have their own private club here called the Blvd, and it's a private club kind of like a Soho House where you pay a membership and you get to use all the hotel facilities, all the amenities, the restaurants, and then in addition you have your own club facilities and you have your own club area that right now because of the pandemic isn't fully open, but it will be in the coming months, and it honestly looks great. I think they have a bowling alley here too somewhere, a music venue somewhere in this hotel. But what is open is the rooftop pool, which is gorgeous. They have 2 restaurants called Miroir is on the rooftop next to the pool. And then they have a Sparrow. And both of these restaurants are Wolfgang Puck restaurants, so you know they're going to be amazing. Tonight I ate at a Sparrow, and a Sparrow was absolutely to die for. I am a major food critic, and the food was world class. We had a margarita brick oven pizza. They have a brick oven. Incredible. We had spicy turkey bolognese rigatoni, which I can't handle spice, and it wasn't that spicy. It was perfect. And we had branzino, and the branzino was so crisp, no bones, nothing. It was absolutely incredible. I highly recommend it. And most of all, if you're coming here, you have to order the cheesecake from Sparrow. I am a chocolate girl. We ordered the chocolate cake and we ordered the cheesecake. I took 2 bites of that chocolate cake and devoured that cheesecake. That cheesecake is a literal crack. I've never tasted anything like it in my life. It was so light and fluffy, not dense and thick. And it was still kind of thick, but like in the best way possible. And it came with this raspberry compote on top that was the perfect tart and sweetness. Honestly, it was so good. I can't explain to you how much my cousin and I loved it. It was absolutely amazing. Like, I'm still in heaven over it. So this hotel, as I mentioned, has a rooftop pool. The pool is gorgeous. The vibe is incredible. The ambiance is amazing. They were playing music. It was really fun all day. It was very busy. I will say that because it's a rooftop pool, there's not that much room for lounge chairs. So the lounge chair space is limited. So I would recommend, if you want to lay by the pool, to try to get a lounge chair early. But it was great. I had the best time just lounging. You can eat and drink by the pool. They have great food and drinks. I will say this, the service was a little slow by the pool, but they were so sweet. And here's what got me. I love a nice glass of wine, a nice rosé, a little Whispering Angel, or some sort of frozen drink by the pool. So when I went to order a glass of wine, they told me, ready for this? They told me they were out of not only Sauvignon Blanc, they were out of Pinot Grigio. And I sat there shook to my core because what type of hotel runs out of white wine? Sure, I got a glass of Riesling, but that's not the point. This is second weekend, literally 8 days into the hotel opening, and you're telling me you did not buy enough wine? Go to the liquor store across the street. I know there's a Pink Dot down the road. Like, what the actual fuck? Like, what hotel ever runs out of alcohol? And same thing tonight at a Sparrow. They told me that they're out of Sauvignon Blanc in the entire hotel. I got a nice glass of Pinot Grigio. Who am I to complain? But I thought it was wild. I was honestly so shocked. So shocked. And they only had one rosé option, which I thought was a little weird, but pandemic, whatever. Clearly, they haven't really focused on the wine at this hotel. Hopefully, they will get that fixed. They also have a beautiful spa here. Shout out to my friend Dolly. She does facials at the spa. If you're coming here and you need a facial, hit her up. I will say I opted out of getting a massage just because you have to wear a mask the entire time of getting a massage. And although I understand COVID, hey guys, fully vaxxed now, I forgot to tell you. Very exciting time for me. Thank you. I will say I have asthma, and if I have a mask and I'm face down, it's very difficult for me to breathe. So I opted out of getting a massage, even though I was very excited and looking forward to it, but I completely understand protocol, and I would never want to put the spa in a position where I have to break protocol just because I have asthma, so I opted out. That being said, they do have a spa here with various services. They have a beautiful gym, and the gym here, the fitness center, has a separate room for spin classes. So if you're interested in doing a spin class, it looks like they had about 8 bikes, and that could be really fun for somebody who loves spin. Honestly, the gym was beautiful. It had everything imaginable. It had a Stairmaster. It had multiple treadmills, different sets of weights. It was honestly world-class beautiful. So another amenity of this hotel is the bar Pendry in the lobby. It was so cute, really great vibe. I would say perfect for drinks. It is beyond gorgeous. It's so cute. It has the same blue tones as the entire hotel, but the bar's open till 2 a.m. If you want to get a drink, I highly recommend going there. It felt so cozy and intimate, but also very chic and vibrant at the same time. And I think it would be the perfect place to go grab a drink with a friend or on a date. If you're staying at the hotel, I highly recommend you check it out. So before I get into robing after dark, I do want to mention, which I forgot to say before, the bathroom here is gorgeous. It's beautiful marble, as I said, but when I was taking a shower, I noticed that every time somebody turned on their shower, my water pressure got less and less, but then quickly went back to normal. It didn't get as hot as I wanted to, the water, but I will say there was great water pressure before and after the times that someone else put on their shower. Other than that, it was perfect. The amenities in the bathroom are great. It's a huge shower, definitely made for 2 people. Like, I don't know if anyone is interested in coming here with a significant other, but that you can definitely fit 2 of you in that shower. The body wash smells amazing. And it's interesting because they had these huge pumps for the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. So I'm curious if they change that out after every stay or if those stay in here because they are very big. And if they do stay in here, that's kind of gross, but I'm sure that they change it out. I don't want to speak out of turn, but I really do think they have to change it out because COVID, everything gross if they don't. But otherwise, it smells really good. So I highly recommend staying here. So it's time to talk about robing after dark. So this hotel is on Sunset Boulevard. For those who don't know, Sunset Boulevard is world famous for its nightlife, its music scene, its comedy scene. And this hotel is literally right across from the Comedy Store, world-renowned comedy club. Some of our favorite comedians to have ever existed have come out of there. I mean, I'm talking Jerry Seinfeld, Jim Carrey, Whitney Cummings, Sarah Silverman, Chris Rock, Dave Letterman, Jay Leno. I mean, the list goes on and on. Eddie Murphy. Like, this comedy club is world-renowned. It is incredible. If you want to go laugh your ass off, definitely catch a show there. The comedians are hysterical. You'll have a great night. Also on Sunset Boulevard, there's plenty of bars. If you are young and you're obsessed with TikTok and you love your TikTokers, you can go find Addison Rae, Bryce Hall, go to Saddle Ranch. You will see one of them. They all gather there. I have no idea why they all like it there. Maybe because they all get in there, but you're bound to see someone from TikTok if you go to Saddle Ranch on Sunset. I'm pretty sure they have Electric Bowl too. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure they do. So have a good time, have some drinks, eat some food, and TikTok your heart out. There are plenty of bars on Sunset. State Social House, Rock and Riley's, you name it, it's here. When I first moved out to LA, I always went to the Den, and the Den was a place, it was just like a casual bar, but they built out a huge tent in their parking lot during COVID. So it's really fun with picnic tables, socially distanced. If you want to drink safely, definitely recommend going there. It's great. I always have a good time there. I wish that you were able to mingle more. I think everyone does, but during these times, you have to take precaution and go by protocol. Also, if you are a member of Soho House, there is the Soho House. West Hollywood is on Sunset Boulevard. It's very close to the Pendry here, and it's really quick and easy to get to. Beautiful. Highly recommend going, getting the chocolate chip cookies. They are outrageous, out of this world, and you're welcome in advance. It is time for in-robe dining. I am really excited, so let me give you a little background. I got to the room today and I called and I asked for chicken tenders. I didn't see it on the room service menu, and I said, is there any way that you can make chicken tenders and french fries crispy? And they said, let me check. They were absolutely able to accommodate the request, which was so great. And as soon as it arrived, it smelled incredible. When I tell you, I was salivating. I couldn't help myself. I had to have a chicken tender. So it did come with 6. I ate one. I'm so sorry. I couldn't contain myself. And I also had to try a fry. I wanted to get it while it was hot, and it was amazing. The fries were incredible. They were the perfect amount of salty, a little salty, but like the perfect amount. Now, as soon as I put the tray down, I noticed something, and it says Le Must Chef's Classic Ketchup. This is not Heinz ketchup. Like, are we kidding? We are in West Hollywood, California. I am not in a foreign country, and you're giving me homemade ketchup. Wolfgang Puck decided to make his own ketchup. Fine, I'll try it, but if it doesn't taste like Heinz, I'll be really disappointed. And you know how much I hate chefs that make their own ketchup. Like, ugh, it's so annoying. It smells a little interesting. So because the fries sat, obviously they're not as crispy as they were, but they were really crispy and amazing when they first arrived. Ketchup sucks. Let's be real. Anything that's not Heinz, it has like texture to it. I've had worse homemade ketchup, but you better believe I will be asking if they have Heinz later. So let's taste the chicken fingers. I will say about these, they're all white meat, and I love that. But let's taste it. Wow. Okay. It's interesting because they're not that crispy, but the breading stayed on, but not when I dipped it into the ketchup. They're honestly still great and juicy, even though they've been sitting here. When they were hot, they were really juicy, but the skin isn't crispy. So that's disappointing. If they crisped up the skin, these would easily be an 8. Easily. And I would say the fries were definitely, on the time they arrived, they were a 9 out of 10. They were so good. Wow. Let's get to the rating. So if these are crispier, if they had Heinz ketchup, I would give these probably an 8. But because they're not crispy, but they're still delicious, I'm going to give these, take one more bite with the non-Heinz ketchup, a 7.6. No, that's too high for non-Heinz. Maybe like a 7.4. 7.4. They're really good. The skin needs to be crispier, but I love the all-white meat chicken. I hate that they don't have Heinz ketchup, but the fries kind of saved the day. So I'm impressed. I'm impressed for chicken tenders that weren't on the menu, that they made work. I'm impressed that they were able to pull together chicken tenders. They weren't on the menu, and they were able to really accommodate my request, and it turned out great. A 7.4 is pretty good. If they were crispy, definitely like an 8.2 for sure. I mean, they might have gotten an 8 just because of the ketchup, but chicken tenders alone, they were out of this world if they were just crispier. So that is my review. They get a 7.4, obviously points deducted for the non-Heinz ketchup, but overall they were really good. And I'm impressed by the fries, and I'm impressed that they were able to make such great chicken tenders when they're not on the menu. And it was really sweet of them to make that work for me. So before I go, I just want to say this hotel has been amazing. My experience has been incredible. Everyone has been so sweet, so kind, so accommodating. And I highly recommend it. If you're coming to LA, it is a great choice. Definitely check it out. Definitely come try and stay here. It is beautiful. It's definitely going to be the new hot spot in town. And I'm so lucky to have stayed here. I give it an A++. The Robe gets an A++. And yeah. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for watching. I'm Carly Consker, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay tuned because you never know where we'll end up next. Goodbye. Thanks so much for listening to today's episode. Don't forget to subscribe, rate us, and leave a review. And as always, follow us on Instagram at Whining Robes Pod. And while you're there, you might as well follow me at Carly Consker. See you next time.